Hello YouTube, it's Fat Man Cat here again, and this is going to be the last and final update on the lifted Mega Murray thing, whatever you want to call it. And not much I did to it. I put two lights in the front because when I had one, the motor had too much power and it's sending to the lights and it blow up my bulb every time. So I put two on there, still very bright. And I got my hood, bigger tires like last time and everything, with throttle. Still hydrostatic. Not much has changed. But the reason it's going to be the last and final update is because I need to start saving up some money for a car. I'm going to get my temp soon. And I'm going to put it on Craigslist and see what I can get for it. So, yeah, this is the end of the Murray. So, rate, comment, subscribe. Give me ideas for any kind of builds you guys want. And I got something else up here I've been working on. Two things actually. Up here by the shop. Behind this tractor here. It's the last on that lifted Murray, but I'm going to build another one here. As you can see, this one's majorly different. It's got a different front end on it. And then my transmission back here, it's a old Jacobsen lawnmower 4-speed transmission, or reverse and then 3-speed. It's got the pulley, or the belt goes up and down like this. And then the belt goes up. And this little converter box transfer case thing. See that in the front. There's a shaft underneath it. I don't know if you can see here, but yeah, no, you can't see, but it's up underneath there somewhere. And it's just a shaft like a regular lawnmower would be, and it's going to drive from the motor back to that. It spins that output shaft at the side, which runs down here to my clutch setup. The transmission, I have to figure out how I'm going to shift it, because there's the shaft, you can see, but the shaft is in the way of my shifter, so I can't just go straight up. I have to ride it somehow, some other way. And if you got any ideas on how I should do that, let me know. And then my steering here, I don't know how I'm going to do my steering, because the shaft has to be up about this high so it clears everything when it's turning, and the one down there is almost right below it, so I ain't got a whole lot of room to go at an angle down. I was thinking just make an extension off of here first to go up, but that would really make my turning a lot less. I wouldn't be able to turn as tight. So if you got any ideas for that, but the way I got this mounted up in here is I make kind of a cage-like thing with a cradle on here. It's a piece of angle iron welded to these three pieces here, with another piece of angle iron up here, and that piece of angle iron is welded to another piece of angle iron going this way on both sides, so it's bolted up like that, and then bolted onto my front end. And then I got some bracing going off of here up at an angle up into my bracing for the back, which is bolted onto there, then comes up and bolts on underneath there. And then I got my spring for my clutch, and my clutch, all it is a piece of flat steel with some connecting rod that goes back to that, and then the flat steel goes up and is welded into the clutch. So yeah, if you got any ideas on how I can do my shifter, how I can route that, I'd love to hear them, because I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that. And yeah, one other thing over here I want to show you guys. Back over here by the barn, worked on this for a long time, just haven't gotten around to getting a video of it. All kinds of stuff in the yard today. As you can see, we cut wood for Dodge. Maybe you can't see, but a whole bunch of wood on the Dodge. Bumper's only about 6 inches off the ground. There's my Murray that had the big wheels on the back, but put them on the back of the lifted Murray. Then I'm going to take the engine out of it, and the engine's going to go into the other lifted mirror that I'm building. But right over here, this is pretty cool. But ta-da! It's a 4x6. You got two trannies back here, and there's a double pulley up on that one, which runs from the drive belt, and then the pulley underneath it runs back to this pulley for this transmission. They're both Peerless 5-speed transmissions. They got a tensioner thing there, but it didn't work. Need a smaller belt. But my shift linkage, there's that one. And my shift linkage up here, that's just a regular shift linkage. And then there's one for the back. It's that connecting rod that goes back there, comes up into this piece of flat steel here. And then an idler pulley there. It's got 18 horse opposed twin Briggs and dual stacks. As you can see, it was originally 12 horse, so big upgrade. I built myself a flat bed here. Gotta find some plywood or something to cover my bed with, and then got my hitch back on here, braced up. And yeah, that's about it. My Yamaha, I got that a while ago. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but Yamaha 350 Warrior. Big tires on there, just for look's sake. And yeah, it runs and drives great. Actually, I'll start it up for you here, if it wants to. Okay, maybe you don't want to. Oh, here. That would help. Alright. Come on. Yeah, I guess it says no. I just have to do a startup video on that some other day. Artie Cats are getting rid of them because they're both broken. And I got a load of stuff here. I want to get a junk place. A bunch of aluminum heads and then flywheels and engine cases and all kinds of stuff and pistons and stuff I'd been tearing apart. A big load of aluminum. Hopefully I can get some cash for that. And yeah, pretty big update. I think it's one of my longest videos so far. And yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, tell me what you guys think. And yeah, I'll get back to you.